Welcome back to Boundless Beauty Co. This is your girl Ade, and I'm back with a makeup video. It's not actually a tutorial. I just want to show you what I do when I wear makeup. But I just want to show you what I do when I'm doing a full face of makeup. Not necessarily heavy, just a full face of makeup. I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow because most of the time I like to have a very natural look. I like to just look polished, look extra clean, extra flawless. So what I do is I've already washed my face, and after I wash my face, I do dry with a paper towel, and I just use a little bit of my Clear Essence Fade Cream on some scars that I have on my face from a breakout that I had 2 weeks ago. So it's actually been working. What I do is I'll wash my face in the morning, and I'll take a little bit, just a small bit on my finger, a little bit, because like I said, I don't like to use a lot of it because it makes me pale. I'll put it on the spot, which is the spot right here. I'm just going to add a little more. I've already done this today, but I'm just going to add a little more. And you don't need a lot. You do not need a lot, because if you use too much and when you're blending it into your skin, it'll leave like a yellow patch, because this stuff is good. And I have sensitive skin, so maybe it works better on me. And then I have some scars back here for some from scratching myself. So after I do that, then I moisturize with this two pumps most time. Not as cold. I use two pumps. In the summer I don't use that much because it has so many sunblocks in it. Sunblock can be kind of oily, but I like that, you know. So I use two pumps now that the weather is cold. And I'm going to be using for this makeup video Mary Kay's medium coverage foundation. So to combat the dryness that I experience when using this foundation, even though I love it, it does leave my skin dry. It sucks up all the extra moisture and oil out of my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some shea butter on my face. So just put a little bit in my hand, and I just rub it on my face like that. And these are the places where I get dry. So this is where I'm going to rub it. And like I said, this is good for dry skin. So to protect my skin, I never really liked cocoa butter, but I've always loved shea butter. So I would always, after I moisturize my face, I would always put this on, and it just makes my skin feel so clear, and it's a protectant from the harsh weather, and okay, it's also a protectant from a foundation that is drying out my skin. So I've never tried this before. I mean, I realized that the foundation was drying my skin out, so I just kind of stopped using it. But then I thought to myself, hold up, it's winter. Use some shea butter and see if it'll make a difference. So today is the test. We're going to see if it's making a difference. Now, eyebrows aren't done. Nothing is done. I'm just going to show the way I'm going to apply this foundation. When I used to use Revlon Color Stay, I used to use a stippling brush. I still love Revlon Color Stay liquid foundation, and I figured, hey, this is liquid foundation as well. Let me try with the stippling brush. So this is the first time I'm using this foundation with shea butter under it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful glow it gives my skin. I love shea butter. It's the bomb. But and it's also the first time I'm using the stippling brush. I don't know why I haven't used it before. I've been using a foundation brush or a sponge to apply it, but I'm going to try with the stippling brush. And I'm just going to open it. And I have this little cap that I use as my, I guess, place where I mix foundation, but I don't mix. So I'm just going to put it on there because I don't like to put it on my hand because I feel like it dries quickly on my hand. But on a surface like this, it won't dry. So I just swirl it around. I'm probably going to need more than that. And I start applying it. Okay, I always start on my cheeks. And I lightly buff it in. I can already feel the difference in the application with this brush. I love it so much. The brush is barely touching my skin. It gives a very nice airbrushed look. Airbrushed look. I love it. Oh my god, I love it. And I love the fact that the shea butter is on my skin. It definitely feels different, and it's also not allowing the foundation to dry too quickly. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Y'all can't really see it because I don't have great light, but Beautiful. You can hardly tell which side has the foundation and which side doesn't. I love it. Can y'all tell me I love it? And I'm just going to take the rest that's on there. It's not that much on there. And just get stubborn areas like on your nose. I like to put foundation on my eyelids. I don't know about everybody else, but I like to. So, and the forehead, just to blend it more. I don't like to put too much foundation on my forehead. I like to put a little bit and then just blend a lot. So that, because naturally I'm dark up there, so in order to avoid using two different foundations, which some people do and it works for them, I don't feel like doing all that. Maybe one day I will try it, but I just blend more up there. So even though it's a little bit darker, it blends into the lighter area of my face, which is this section right here. So blending, 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 blending. And I'm done. So now I'm going to set the foundation. I have a compact powder here. It's Studio Fix, and the color is NW50 because I don't use that much. So I just use a little bit. And I use my Kabuki brush. I love it because I can get in and set. And I don't use a lot. I really don't. That's it for one side of my face. I'll use that for this side, then I'll use the same amount on my forehead, then I'll use the same amount right here. So here we go. But this foundation, it stays. I don't know if my skin is just absorbing it well. Once again, I lightly apply the brush. The brush is not like pushed into my face and I'm doing this. I'm lightly buffing that powder in. And I didn't put on any concealer because I'm not going anywhere. But so I don't need a two-tone effect. I don't mind that this has made me all one color. Let me use another one for the center of my face because this is my problem area. Okay, foundation is set. So setting powder is all done. And I have two favorite blushes right now. One is by Wet n Wild, the other one is by, guess who? Mary Kay. I think I really am in love with their products. The one by Mary Kay is called Cranberry Bold. And it's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful burgundy color. And I like it because it looks very natural on me. And I feel like it's good for the winter. My other favorite right now is by Wet n Wild, their new Icon line. And this is a beautiful rose pinkish blue color. And it's called Heather Silk. Now, today, I also feel like this looks very natural on me too. I really do. So I'm going to use this today. I'm going to use this today. I'm going to take my nice little fluffy, very nice and soft blush brush that I got from Walmart, y'all. Walmart has some really nice brushes. They have even better brushes than this now, and trust me, I will be picking them up. Yes. So I just dab in there. And that's how much I got. And that's not enough. So I'm going to dab 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Because I am a brown girl. And I do have to. It's better to start off light and then build up. However, I have experience with this blush. I know how it works on my skin. So I know how much I need to get the perfect effect. So I don't have to try. When you're dealing with a new product, you start off light and then build up to the desired color you want. For me, I already learned this blush. I know how much I need. So here goes. And I always smile when I'm applying blush. So my cheeks come out because you want to put it on the apple of the cheeks and then blend outward. Blend outward. I smile, tap, tap, tap. See, it doesn't even show. So I know my skin, and then I blend out. And I like this brush because it naturally blends out for me. So I bring it up. I do bring it up a little bit, but I just want it to blend out. So it's not just concentrated color in a streak. I hate that. Let me do the same on the other cheek. And now for the last part of my full face, another thing that I use is the bronzer by Wet n Wild Color Icon. And it's just bronzer. And it's all broken up, but it's a really pretty brown. And I like it because it gives me highlight and a little bit of shimmer without the gold looking stuff. I don't really like gold. I don't like looking like a disco ball. Anyway, so I smile for this too. And then I just apply it at the top of my cheekbones. Just like this. It looks weird, but I know how it's gonna look finished. Top of my cheekbones. And then there's a highlight that I love to use, but I don't know what it is. So hopefully one day I'll find something very similar to it. It's from an old makeup palette I got in college, and the blush that comes in it is just the prettiest pinky, peachish, pretty brown color. This color right here. You see I have hit pan. I love it. I don't know what it is. Hopefully one day I will find a blush similar to that so I can use it as a highlight. And I just put that on top of the bronzer. And just a little bit on top of my blush as well. I didn't show you how much I use. It's about that much. That's it. And just make sure we blend all the time, ladies. You don't want harsh lines in your makeup. Yeah, I just push it down towards the blush so it's a natural flow. Okay, and that's my regular face. I just put on some clear lip gloss and go on my ass out. And again, that's it. This is it, and I am already very satisfied with the results of me using this shea butter on my skin as a protectant before I put on this foundation, because I really love it. I know I'm eventually going to have to buy the full coverage, which is for normal to dry skin, but for now, I'm just going to use the shea butter, and we'll see how it works. All right then, thanks. Peace out, guys.